Hey friends, welcome back to Tech with Ryder. Today we're going to talk about how we can create a file to contain environment variables. And the last one, I will write a base class to connect to MongoDB. So now first of all, let's go to how we can create a file and it will be contain the environment variables. I have already made a video about 3 ways to load environment variable from a file. I will put it in right corner. And in this video, I will use .env dependency. So now let's install .env dependency. Install .env. And in the root folder, create a env file. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a file, not a folder. So remove this one and move it to root folder. And here we can define port number. For example, go to app.js and require .env, and we will call config function here. Oh, we should to install pret tier rc pret tier playground now no semi and single quote. Okay, copy config back to Visual Studio Code and create a pret tier rc here and put it. You can see now when I shape the file again, we will remove semi and we will remove double quote. Double quote will be converted to single quote. Now I will shape it. You can see. Okay. And to do this one, you need to install a plugin. It's called Prettier RC. This one, and you will install it and setting something. Now back to source code. Okay, now I will check it again. I will check the .env is work or not. Process ENV, we define a port, right? We define a port here. Okay, so let's check it. You can see we can load the port environment here, right? Now I will make a class to connect to MongoDB by using Mongoose. So first of all, we need to install npm install Mongoose. Okay, and we need also install ties Mongoose in-depth dependency. Okay, by the way, I will install. I remember that we didn't install Node and yeah, it's that right. Node. Go to config folder and create a file. It's called mongodb.config.ts. We have a class in this constructor, we need to have host, port, DB name. Okay, so let's get those from environment variables. Process ENV dot hot. In case we don't define this one, put it a default variable. That's E localhost. It's the same with port. Process ENV port. Default is 27017. DB name process e-commerce. Okay, and now we need to declare a URI string is will equal to okay. Prefix is MongoDB / we have host / port / DB name, right? When we deploy this source code to production, we need to connect to a MongoDB server, right? For example, this is a MongoDB server on mongodb.com. So we need to connect by URI. We cannot combine host, port, and DB name to connect like this one. So we need to connect directly to the URI like this one. Okay, so I will make a URI variable here. Oh, I'm sorry. URI empty string. In this case, we set up URI. We should to use it instead of this one. Okay. Now let's connect to MongoDB by using Mongoose. I have Mongoose connect URI string. This is a promise function, so we need to cache the error, then cache. I will do another thing, so I just console log something like connect to DB name. In this case, we have error. Okay. Now I will create a connect function. This is a singleton function to make sure that we only connect to MongoDB config only one time. So I need to declare a private instance here. Data type is MongoDB and undefined. So if this dot instance is not exist, we need to assign okay. Now export MongoDB config. I want to make this function to static to more easier to call. Okay, static. No need. Okay, now go to app.js and we will connect here. We have MongoDB db config. We are in app. Okay, so config Mongo. Oh. Okay, so let's call this on and connect. Why Visual Studio Code doesn't recommend? You can see Visual Studio Code doesn't recommend the source code for us, so maybe connect nothing, right? Maybe we need to change this to export module like ES6. In ES6 we need to export a model. We will export default. Is that right? So in here we need to import from. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, it's work now. Or maybe we can remove this one and yeah, nice. Now it's work, right? So when we work with TypeScript, should to use export module like ES6. Okay. Now let's go to update ENV environment. Oh, we need to change this one to MongoDB host port. Okay, so let's go to ENV file and setting the environment variable here, localhost. We have port. DB name. Remember that when we update something from ENV file, we need to restart server. Now let's cancel and run the server again. You can see here, we thus connect succeed to e-commerce database. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. That's it. Now if I call this function a lot of time, like 5 times, and come back here, remove this one, it's not good. Remove this one, like 7, right? And you, okay. You can see here, we call connect function 5 times, but it's only jump to here 1 time, right? Because we are using Singleton design button for connect function. That's all I want to share with you about how we can create a ENV file to contain environment variables. Also create a MongoDB config class to connect to MongoDB. And in the next video, we'll make login logout functions with GWT. And see you in the next video.